Welcome back to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle. Today we are doing our readings for our people who were born on Tuesdays. So if you were born on a Tuesday, this is for you. This is for Tuesday, March 12th through Tuesday, March 19th. Tuesday, March 12th through Tuesday, March 19th. We have St. Patrick's Day on Saturday, or Sunday, excuse me, the 17th, and the last day of this reading is on vernal equinox, so the sun moves into Aries. So we are entering into spring. So we are also on the last day of Pisces. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for our reading. The 19th is the last day for the Pisces. So we've got the Chariot, the Sun in reverse, the Hanged Man in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so numerologically we have 7, which is about reflection. The Sun is 19, which ends up being 9 plus 1 is 10, which is about beginnings. We have the Hanged Man, which is 13, which is about 4, which is about foundation. And then we have 8, which is about taking action. Okay, so the Chariot card is about taking action as well. So we have action on both ends. Taking action in a new direction, and it says this way and that way. You have 2 signs there. This, interestingly enough, the Chariot, look at this Chariot card, really cute. The Chariot driver takes control, so there needs to be control that needs to be taken within this situation. So you have, on one end, you have taking action, but because of you feeling restricted, you feeling bound, feeling like you're at a disadvantage. There's regret here. You feel trapped. And with the Sun in reverse, the Sun is one of the happiest cards of the deck, which is about getting everything you want. And in this case, you're feeling like you're not going to get what you want because you're at a disadvantage. The Hanged Man is about your ego and your inability to thought process that it's you having to make the changes. And I'm going to pull your Oracle card here and see where this fits. Now this is a unique little deck here, the Raven's Wand Oracle. It's got a little story behind it, and sometimes it doesn't work like a lot of the other Oracle decks, and it's a unique perspective because it's a story. So I'm going to go ahead and read the card out of the book here. And this, oh, release. Oh, look at, she's releasing all of her little familiars. So I'm going to put it in the center because we have a lot of reversed energy in the center here. And I'm going to read this. by the way, this is Guinevere. Guinevere and Lancelot. She was kind of put under house arrest because she was cheating on her husband. So that's why there's that entrapment feeling in this personal case. But okay, so let me read this. It says, Ellie Breeze. I'm just actually going to leave that there since you can kind of see it quite well. Ellie Breeze comes to free the souls of innocents who were tried and condemned with their witches. Ellie Breeze. She's risking capture to release others. Such is the lure of freedom. As we set others free, we sweep away the injustice of oppression. The cats have shaken off the chains of dread and pain, and they sail into the night to evermore. Led by their smallest and youngest, the earth around the slaughter stone is purged, its hurt discharged. Ellie hurries to be on her way, although she knows that even if she's caught, the deed of liberation was worth the risk. This has a lot to do with actually this energy of the Eight of Swords. This Eight of Swords energy is, and it's like almost like Lancelot freeing Guinevere from the king because she was doomed to be beheaded for her unfaithfulness to Lancelot. And he took that risk to free her, and he did lose friends along the way. One of his best friends was murdered in the fight. And one of his best friends' brother, the one that was murdered, the brother of the one who was murdered, sought revenge on Lancelot. So there was that energy. But the release in saving Guinevere was why he did it, because it wasn't right for her to be murdered. But this also, talks about regret. So I feel like you're regretting something. With this reading here, I feel like I feel like choices that you've made in the past, especially with this Chariot card here, have made you shy to make decisions now. And again, because your ego is stopping you, I feel like you don't want to admit that that you made a mistake. You kind of want to just like not admit that. But the Hangman in reverse is also about missing opportunities. So excuse me, that might have been it as well, that you may have missed an opportunity for this this sun upright. You were maybe falsely led into believing that things were going to work out in a specific way, or you felt they were. It's important that you really think through things before you make a move. And the Chariot card is a card of somebody who has been around the block and thought their way through many things. So that's why they move forward with positiveness and strength in knowing that they've made the right decision and that they're going to meet all the obstacles along the way. Whereas I feel like the Chariot doesn't know what's coming up ahead, but they are strong enough in their knowledge of working through the process and having been around the block before and having handled situations that have required them to make a decision on the spur of the moment. They are ready to move forward with their new beginning there, with the new beginnings, with releasing this energy of the past. They've released their I'm going in too many directions here. Let me go back to the Chariot. They have worked through things that have roadblocks that have been along the way, and they're willing to take that risk because they feel strong enough in their knowledge and knowing that they will move forward with strength and no regrets. But I feel like with this Eight of Swords here, this may have been a movement forward that didn't have the knowledge. It was like almost like a possibly a naive way of looking at how the sun energy would work out for them, and it didn't. So it caused this pain, but it also caused this ego to kick in with the Hangman in reverse and be like, yeah, well, whatever. I knew it was happening, but it's kind of saying, no, you didn't. And the Hangman, again, is about growth and expression, but with it being in reverse, I feel like you're not willing to admit or want to learn that lesson. And with the Sun card, as I said, with the new beginnings, this is where I was going with the new beginnings. The releasing, you need to release this ego and this, because you're, in a way, you're entrapping yourself with this. You're making this Eight of Swords be inevitable. So by releasing the fact that you are not perfect and you did make a mistake, admit that, not made a mistake even so much, but just made a choice that was that caused the Sun in reverse to be one of your key first messages. But also there's a lot of positive in this as well. I feel like by releasing this energy and admitting and doing what's right, even if it causes others to temporarily look at you in a bad way for not telling the truth, or realize that you were being egotistical, it might cause people to see that side of it. I mean, it may cause problems. It may cause, no doubt, it may cause a backlash, but just your inner knowing that you're releasing that energy and acknowledging your how things happened the way they did was because of how you chose to move forward. It's kind of confusing, I guess, but if you're resonating with this energy, you'll understand. But I feel like, bottom line, this energy is also, this Hangman and this ego is also, like I said, causing this Eight of Swords, which has also caused this Sun in reverse. It's just made this nasty cycle here. So I almost feel like we should do, actually, this is how I think that you can fix this. So releasing, acknowledging the fact that things happened the way they did because of how you reacted So now if you release it and move forward, um, in the strength of knowing that, hey, that was a roadblock. I've met one roadblock. Yeah, I can go this way or that way. What way am I going to go? What way am I going to go? So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed week, and we will see you again next Tuesday.